Every song played by Vince Anderson is a homage to his piano teacher, Bette-Joan Rac. Known as Madame Rac, she taught classical piano until her death last November. Anderson took his first lesson at the age of 6, then quit as a teen to pursue other passions. But after more than 20 years, he decided to pick it up again and reached out to his old teacher.
It's like it never stopped. We started again exactly where we had left off 25 years, and within, say, 3 weeks, I was back to where I had been, more or less. So you can leave music behind, come back to it in adulthood, and you'd be amazed how much sticks.
Born in Edmonton in 1944, Madame Rac was a ballerina and gifted musician in her youth. As an adult, she taught the piano to more than 350 students during her 55-year career. Anderson says her students were the center of her world.
I remember once when she was going over the millionth detail in a Bach partita, and I said, "Bette-Joan, why do we have to do that?" She says, "That's because it's my job and it's your job too." The only time she was a little sharp with me, right? And that was her attitude towards her students. The music came first, of course, but it was in the interest of developing the larger child.
In 2017, the city of Edmonton recognized Madame Rac's contributions with the Salute to Excellence Citation Award.
When it was awarded, she melted in joy, and she really enjoyed that part, and she had the program from the awards ceremony, carried it with her every day, and was buried with her, actually.
And her story did not end with her death. She left a home full of treasures, jewels, and clothes, much of which has now gone up for auction. But Anderson says his teacher would want to be remembered for her music.
Well, her musical legacy lives on in her students. She was not a big performer herself, even though she could have been. She chose to teach instead. So that would be her legacy, is just what she left behind.
José Saint-Onge, CBC News, Edmonton.
I've been in business here in Edmonton since 1989, and I've never seen anything like this myself, nor have I heard about something like this. There's been boxes that I've opened up where I almost started crying. Like, it was the quality of and the condition that stuff was in. I knew the box hadn't been open for 20 years. I'm able to visualize her life coming out of a box. She was pretty petite, but she had a really, really broad range of tastes. The clothing that we have goes back probably to the 1930s or 1940s, right through to current, with the bulk of it really being, I would say, 1970s, 1980s, early 1990s. She liked making an impression. I think when she went out, she wanted people to say, "Whoa," and definitely I think she managed to pull that off. To see her out wearing this on the street would have been like, is the Queen here or something, you know?
I think that her and her mom loved documenting and sort of showing off, you know, the stuff that they found or bought. So they would model the pieces and take these Polaroids. It would be, you know, akin to the selfies that people take nowadays. But with her, luckily, we got the album with the Polaroids. So it's a great piece of history that she's documented.
I think that it's captured people's imaginations. It's a fascinating thing to see somebody's life and their passion and their love of it to that point that, you know, it's clear to me that she truly loved this and what she was doing. And I think it's contagious, and I think people want to have a part of that, and they want to be able to say, you know, I have a little piece of you know, Bette-Joan Rac's what her passion was and what her life was. Her love of fashion and her willingness to collect this stuff over a period of time and the care that she took in preserving it is really amazing, you know. So it's been a real pleasure. It's been hard work, but a real pleasure.